You ever heard a song that you think is really shit? A song that makes you wonder how did that become a hit? Sometimes you need to hear a discussion about that in regular podcast format. Well, there's a lot of bad songs that we're gonna attack. 1,001 steaming piles of crap. I'm telling you the truth, you know that we don't lie. Here's 1,001 songs that make you wanna die. Oh.
And now, here's your hosts, Zav, Bevo, Dan, and Gypsy.
This is 1,001 Songs That Make You Want to Die, the podcast where we discuss all our favourite German Mambo stars. All of them.
Yep. Welcome.
Let's get started.
Let's get started. We are doing Mambo number 5 by Lou Bega.
A little bit of Monica in my life, a little bit of Erica by my side, a little bit of Rita's all I need, a little bit of Tina's what I see, a little bit of Sandra in the sun, a little bit of Mary all night long, a little bit of Jessica, here I am, a little bit of you makes me your man.
Yes, we are. That's what we're doing today. Now, we have a special guest all the way from being locked down in Sydney. Mad Dog's back. Mad Dog's back.
G'day, mate. Yeah, I'm coming to you from Red Zone.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, coming to you from the Red Zone, lockdown IGA. Oh, sorry, LGA. Yeah.
Same thing. And we also have very, very special international guest with us today, Mr. Nick Nittoli. How are you doing, man?
I'm good, man. Thanks for having me.
Oh, dude, thanks for coming on. I wish this was more of a visual version of a podcast, because tell you what, it's bloody bright where you are, mate. That's some
man,
rainbow shit.
I like to stay in some rainbow colors, man. That's kind of like my thing. So,
well, you've nailed it.
Thank you.
Yeah. So, are you a big Lou Bega fan?
I don't think anybody's a big Lou Bega fan.
Even Lou.
I mean, I don't think even Lou Bega's not a Lou Bega fan. Anybody who had a huge hit like that has my internal respect for the rest of time. I just don't understand how you could have that massive of a hit and not have at least one song that everybody else knows besides that song. So I think Lou Bega either went out on crack cocaine, forgot about his talents. I don't know what happened, man. Maybe there's a hooker named Carla who knows the story who could tell us, but I don't know.
There might be a whole bunch of dead hookers in Munich or something.
Maybe there's a hooker named Sandra, one named Rita.
Yeah, burn her in the sun.
One named Monica.
Yeah, I was going to say, I've got it on good account that there are some serious Lou Bega fans out there. Angela, Pamela, Sandra, Rita, they're all fans.
Big Bega fans.
Monica's the one you have to look out for.
Right.
We call them the Begas, doesn't it?
Well, and this might be a little ghetto, but Tina is actually a slang word for crystal meth. So Lou Bega could have actually been foreshadowing a little bit about his drug paraphernalia, his drug career way before anybody knew what he was talking about. Maybe Tina knows the real story.
It's all coming together. So, can you tell me? I was on YouTube the other day, and I came across this TV show with clips called Platinum Hit.
Yeah.
And you're all over that shit.
Yes, sir.
How did that come about? Was it the first season?
Yeah, it only went one season on Bravo, but it housed some of the biggest stars in the music industry.
It's massive.
Yeah, Jewel was the host of it. Ryan Tedder came on. I got to meet Donna Summer before she passed. Jermaine Dupri. There were all these huge celebrities. The budget was crazy for the show. They really thought it was going to be a lot bigger than it was. And I was one of the contestants out of 12 contestants to kind of compete for $100,000 and a record deal with RCA Jive at the time.
Whoa. So it's all on the line.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
How legit are those sort of competitions where, all of that stuff is on the line? And
very not legit.
Okay. All right.
To say the least. Like the competition started out organic and real, and then the moment they kind of figured out who everybody was and what kind of characters we were, they started scripting it and they started making certain teams lose and kind of cheating and stuff. I only say that because I won the first 2 episodes, and then I went on like a 4 episode losing streak, and I was like, this fucking thing is rigged.
The NDA is over.
How do they like? I guess it's meant to be entertainment. Like it's not a competition.
Yeah, big time.
It's got to be good television.
They wanted the drama, and they wanted people to like be fighting with each other, etc. So they kind of built up, animosity towards one another. But at the end of the day, I was like, this is a songwriter's show supposed to be about like the people behind the songs. So it really doesn't make that much sense to be that dramatic. I thought it was kind of ridiculous.
It's Bravo. I don't think they can help themselves. Like we're talking about people that find like rich fucking cougars and get them to fight each other on television. Yeah.
Can't expect much substance from that. Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. What do you want? Yeah. Tell me, like, epic, dude, working with Snoop Dogg and Corey Feldman, which I am. So I'm a massive fan of The Burbs, the old Tom Hanks movie.
Yeah, I love that movie.
Oh, it's one of the one of the underrated comedies ever.
Yeah, I agree.
Corey Feldman in that as the neighbor.
Yeah.
Ever since that, I've just been like, that guy is just fucking on fire. And then I saw it's like, Nick Nittoli has worked with this person, this person, this person. I'm like, Corey Feldman? I find the song and I'm like, holy fucking shit, it's Corey Feldman and Snoop Dogg.
Yeah, man.
How did that happen?
It was kind of ridiculous. Like, we wrote that song for another artist that featured Snoop way before Corey got a hold of it. And then through mutual friends and mutual like parties that we had, Corey came to the studio. He heard the song and he was like, I'm doing an artist project. I would love to take this song and kind of buy the publishing of it and do my own thing on it. And we were like, fuck it. That's cool, man. Like, anything to make a buck at the time. And the next thing we know, a year later from the date that we sold him the song, he goes on the Today Show and is performing the song and doing all this wacky like dance moves and stuff. And the next thing you know, the thing has gone fucking viral. Everybody's talking about the song, and it sold a lot of records, man. So it was a blessing in disguise.
It was a thing. It was kind of like because Corey went on this big run where he was. It's like I'm rebooting the career. Like I'm back. And it didn't really work out for him, but it was a thing there for a bit.
No, and to speak a little bit about him, man, like he's a sweetheart. He's such a nice, kind guy. I think he gets like a really bad rap. The guy's obviously been through a ton of stuff. Outside of the media and outside of the spotlight, he's just like super cool, kind, and genuine dude. So I was like, very happy that we got to work together and that we had this success together and that I was able to help him with that record. That was, it was a blessing.
If I was one of the biggest fucking movie stars of like the late 80s and early 90s, I'd be a fuckwit as well.
I'd be dead. I'm like, when I see him, I'm like, how are you even alive? Like, how did you make it out of the 80s and like hanging with Charlie Sheen and all these people? Like, fuck, man.
Oh, dude, talking about Charlie Sheen, your latest single,
yes,
which just so happens to be Charlie Sheen,
like
and the artwork has much paraphernalia on it.
Yeah.
So why Charlie Sheen? Like, it's just it writes itself. It's
that
gold
was
material.
It really wasn't intentional. It was just something that kind of happened organically in the studio. I love Charlie Sheen. I grew up on Major League. I grew up on all of his movies.
Major League is one of my favorites, and underrated as well as Hot Shots.
Yeah, oh my God, Hot Shots is great, man.
Yes, yeah.
So that just kind of happened organically. I mentioned his name in one line in the song, and I was like, fuck it, I'll call this song Charlie Sheen. It's kind of like clickbait, to be perfectly honest with you, for people to just be like,
say, please, what's that about? Don't fuck with me, Nick. It's clickbait.
It's clickbait.
At least you admitted it. It's fuck, but hey, I'm all about it. Our whole podcast, we just post it as like Mambo number 5 by Lou Bega, and we have no, and it's like so if anyone accidentally Googles it or accidentally starts streaming it, that's a download for us.
That's just
also we often get the fan groups of the artist to that they see the story and they like it and they go, "Well, can't wait to watch," and then they find out that it's like Not exactly glowing.
Yeah,
reviews.
we've got a few people pretty upset. Once we did
I was really hoping for a Craig David reaction.
Well, I know Craig David definitely heard it, but I don't know his thoughts on it, and by that, it's probably not positive. Probably not positive.
What's our highest rated episode, Chips?
Probably, I don't know. Maybe Smells Like Teen Spirit,
isn't it? It Smells Like Teen Spirit because when you search it on my phone, our episode comes up first before the song, and I feel like that's happened a lot across all the episodes.
There's also a lot of people
like,
there.
I want to listen to this song that I like.
They're very upset when you say anything about Kurt Cobain that isn't deadly serious.
You sure?
Yeah. People. That's
I think the shotgun comment went down well there.
Well, I opened it with a shotgun comment, so we started strong, real explosive. A song that I fucking dig by you, Nick, because that's the thing. Like you do stuff behind the scenes, but you're a fucking ridiculously good artist yourself.
Thank you.
And I've been watching this TV show over here called Dave.
I love Dave. Love it.
Lil Dicky.
Watch that.
Yeah.
It is fucking amazing. It is so good. And I was like, when I was listening to that, and then I had your stuff, I'm like, fuck, man, it seems like Nick and Dave, like, you could just swap one character out and put another character in. Like, it's just like, it's almost the same sort of style and flow and everything of that stuff. There's the sixth scene where he's at the radio station with Charlemagne the God, and he just starts fucking going. And when I was listening to Charlie Sheen, I'm like, fuck, this could just be that scene. Like,
totally. Yeah, I've had a lot of comparisons to Lil Dicky, and it's funny because he was probably the artist that I listened to most before I dropped my artist project. So I might have, taken a little bit of swag from him. I really enjoy his rap bars. I think he's super multi-talented. Yes. And I was on that train like way before anybody else. I was watching his like YouTube videos when they were at like 1 million, 5 million. Yeah, and then to see him blow up was just amazing, man. So,
well, dude, I've watched that. Off to him. I've watched that show. And only like last week did I realize that he's actually a rapper. Like, I've watched the show and gone, fuck, this actor can rap. Like, he must have practiced. He must have practiced really hard, you know? And then it's like, oh, fuck, he's an actual rapper. But your stuff does remind me, I dig that your track, I'm Sorry. It's such a fucking cool vibe. It's like a summer hit. Man. But I was like, dude, very brave to open a song with the line, I'm happy Tupac died.
That's clickbait. Now that's 100% clickbait because I just want to grab the audience and then keep them and hold them. I just want their attention, at least to listen to me for 5 minutes.
And you know what? So I got an email from you about like, let's try and tee this up with the podcast. It's like, fuck yeah, that sounds sick. I put that on, and when I heard the first line is, I'm happy Tupac died, it's like, yeah, Nick's going to fit in. We're going to be all right here. All right, we can do this for sure.
Chips especially is happy that a lot of people have died.
Hey, this podcast is called 1001 Songs That Make You Want to Die. Like, we're all about it. We're all about it. Yeah. All right, let's get into this a bit. We're going to go through the lyrics here. Mambo number 5. Now, it's pretty deep stuff, all right? He's going many levels. He's working all over the place. You got to think about what he means, the stuff he says between the words. Let me go with the intro. The intro is, ladies and gentlemen, this Mambo number 5. Again, classic. We're back in Craig David territory where you have to also announce what your song is as part of the song.
Right.
It's just like, this is 7 Days by Craig David. I hope you enjoy it. And then you make that the intro to your song. Yeah. It's like, all right. Thanks, Lou. I got that from the title, but
it's almost like he knew it was going to be a hit song. I wonder if he went back and overdubbed that part, like after he like signed a huge radio deal or something and knew this was going to be worldwide. Like, who does that? Who's like, this Mambo number 5? Like he announced, like, this is going to be a huge hit song, just so you know the title and you know how to search for it. Here it is.
I want to see it on your next one, Nick. If you're already on the clickbait thing, just be like, fuck, I'm doubling down here. I'm now 100%. Announcing the name, my name, and the name of the song 100%. Every fucking time. Every time.
The old Jason Derulo effect.
Yes, that's it. Yeah, that's it.
But don't say the name of your song. Just say this is Mambo number 5 at the start of your song.
Throwback Lou Bega, shout out.
Yeah, say I'm Lou Bega, this is Mambo number 5, and then do your song.
Now that's clickbait. That's clickbait. That's sick. All right, the first verse. We get a counting lesson first. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Everybody in the car, so come on, let's ride to the liquor store around the corner. The boys say they want some gin and juice, but I really don't wanna. Beer bust, like I had last week. I must stay deep, 'cause talk is cheap. I like Angela, Pamela, Sandra, and Rita. And as I continue, you know they getting sweeter. So what can I do? I really beg you, my lord. To me, flirting is just like a sport. Anything fly. It's all good. Let me dump it. Please set it in the trumpet.
I don't know if it's set it in the trumpet, especially after let me dump it.
This was the beginning of Lou Bega's drug and alcohol addiction. I was joking when I said that. I had no idea. He's literally talking about being an alcoholic, hitting up an AA meeting before he starts his song. It's very interesting. Very telling what happened to Lou Bega.
I appreciate, like when you get your stereotypical alcoholic and they're always on like a hard liquor, like they're drinking bourbon or whiskey or something. It's like, nah, just show me an alcoholic that just drinks beer. Just nothing but beer. All beer. Hold on. I know one. Dan Southern. There he is.
Let me prove to you that I am that person. Right now, I'm drinking a 0% Heineken.
Yeah.
Because I'm an alcoholic and I'm trying to get off beers, and I can't seem to do it any other way. I cannot seem to.
It's dangerous. That's how Winehouse died.
They've got that secret room behind the non-alcoholic beer because no one's ever actually looked for it.
So, what if someone wants a non-alcoholic beer? It's never come up.
It's never come up.
Yeah, Southern's going to come across some like Knights of the Templar bloody ritual room or something. So he's got I'm just trying to get to the bottom of what he's doing here. He's going for a ride with his mates to the bottle shop. Now, I don't think over in the States, Nick, do they have drive-through bottle shops?
Definitely not.
No? That's a thing here.
That would promote drinking and driving a little bit too much for us.
Well, that's why we're Australian, mate. That's what we do. So
I'm in one right now.
Yeah, we've got drive-through bottle-os because that makes total sense, doesn't it? Yeah.
It's like, I want to go get some beer, but I don't want to get out the fucking car. I just want to go, get it, and then drive home and drink it. I don't want to do anything else.
Yeah.
Drink it first, then drive home.
So I'll drink it on the way. I'll finish my last one on the way there, get some, and then I'll have one on the way back.
Man.
I'll still have some left.
Just the longy between the legs so the cops can't see it in the center console.
They never look down there. Idiots. Yeah. Yeah, so he shits in a trumpet? Is that what happened at the end?
Yeah. It's all good. Let me dump it and then set it in the trumpet.
It's like it got out of hand there. It's like I think you just go into the bottle shop.
The line about the everybody in the car reminds me of Bevo's comment about the clown car in the past. I can imagine about
Angela, Sandra, Rita.
He's just piling hookers into a small car.
You've got a point there because he does say that he says the boys say they want some gin and juice. So there's at least 2 other men in the car.
Right, so we've got like it's a predator sort of situation.
I was going to say, maybe Lou Bega's telling us something there.
They got the child lock on, so they can't get out of the back seats.
Like, I got these wine coolers for these little boys, man. I'm going to suck their dicks, nigga.
It's like, it makes it sound like he's in some really cool car, but when you think, well, he's got that many people, he's basically driving a minivan around. Like, it's just
maxi taxi.
he's got a 12-seater like bowling club truck, like bus. Yeah,
Curdo.
It's got the Curdo bus.
White van.
Yeah. All right. the chorus. Here we go. A little bit of Monica in my life, a little bit of Erica by my side, a little bit of Rita's all I need, a little bit of Tina's what I see, a little bit of Sandra in the sun, a little bit of Mary all night long, a little bit of Jessica, here I am, a little bit of you makes me your man. Southern?
Ha!
I'm like, this nigga's got VD. He's definitely got some venereal diseases. Like, I
was going to say,
I hope Lou Bega wore protection.
He starts with Monica.
Yeah, he's got a little bit of...
I've never met a Monica in my life that wasn't a whore.
Exactly.
Yeah. What about Monica on Friends?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Lewinsky.
Yeah. She went through all the
strumpet.
She was actually the least sluttiest of the bunch. To give Courtney Cox credit.
Yeah. Phoebe was the biggest one.
But Courtney Cox in real life, that's a different story.
Oh, shit.
That's a different story.
What, have you ever run into Courtney Cox, Nick?
No, unfortunately. I'm a huge Friends fan, so I would kind of like freak out and like do some weird Friends bit.
What's the craziest like sort of party situation you've ended up at where you've gone like, holy shit, it's that person?
Party situation. Man, for me, like my grandfather is actually Joe Pesci's stand-in, and for me, I'm like, so anytime you don't see Joe Pesci's face, that's my grandfather. And so Joe Pesci was like in my living room when I would like walk out of my bedroom.
That's so
like,
weird.
We'd go to like dinner together. We'd hang out. Like, he's a really funny guy. He's a great friend of my grandfather. He's a great friend of my family. So that's like the biggest like celebrity sighting for me because I'm a huge Goodfellas fan.
Oh,
I'm a huge My Cousin Vinny fan, etc. So
were you did you ever go did you ever go to your grandfather like, why are you stabbing that guy in the throat so many times?
Yeah, that's my grandfather's hand. So anytime you don't see Joe Pesci's face, when he stabs him with the fountain pen in Casino, that's my grandfather.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
That is hectic.
I'm saying, in a way, you're Joe Pesci's grandson. Is that right? In a way.
Joe Pesci's grandson stand-in.
Yeah.
That's right.
I'm just picturing how weird it would be to get up in the morning, trying to walk down the hall to take a piss, and fucking Joe Pesci is sitting there in your lounge room.
Well, not only that, like, he was playing guitar. So he was working on his debut album with my grandparents because my grandparents are songwriters. They wrote a song for Frank Sinatra, and Joe was trying to like piggyback off of their musical success and talent and kind of like get like an insight into the game. So he would come over for the summers and literally just be playing guitar and singing, which he's like way self-conscious about, but he felt comfortable like in my grandparents' house. And so I'd walk out and I hear this high-pitched fucking whiny kind of voice singing all this weird jazz and like blues rock shit. And I'm like,
what's the matter, you?
Crazy, man.
How does he go? Has he got some chops? Is he?
Yeah, no, he's very talented. He put out an album under the name Joe Dogs because he didn't want people to know that it was Joe Pesci. And the record label was like, how the fuck are we going to sell any fucking records if they don't know it's Joe Pesci? So it was like this big conundrum that kind of happened there.
I like that you said he's funny. Like, imagine you tell him and he's like, what, funny like a clown?
The record label does sort of sound like a mafia sort of thing, really.
Oh, totally. 100%.
Oh,
hence
right.
the voice.
So basically going to die from some sort of sexually transmitted disease.
100%. He's on his way out.
The second verse. Jump up and down and move it all around. Shake your head to the sound. Put your hands on the ground. Take one step left and one step right. One to the front and one to the side. Clap your hands once and clap your hands twice. If it looks like this, then you're doing it right.
Dubby Energy has declared war on Big Energy, who probably support ISIS. If you want an energy drink with no maltodextrin, no artificial colours, and no kickbacks that fund insurrections in the Middle East, then look no further. So head on over to w.gg and use the promo code 1001songs, that's the number 1001, for 10% off price of purchase. And remember, kids, if it's not Derby, it's ISIS.
طويلة من الجهاد والصبر.
Yeah, well, without seeing what he's doing, I'm not sure if I'm doing it right or not. Is the problem.
I like to put your hands on the ground. Now we're at a fucking hostage situation once again. Why does this keep happening?
As a songwriter yourself, Nick,
Yeah.
if you start giving the crowd dance instructions, have you officially run out of ideas?
Yeah, that's our down point. That's the place that no songwriter really wants to talk about, where we've run out of every sort of idea, and we're just like, now move to the left, move to the right, shake it all around,
And it's not,
do it all night.
it's not exactly like an easy dance. It's not an easy dance that everyone's just going to pick up and start doing. It's like, it's very complicated.
It reminds me of like the Macarena. That's how big this song was. I feel like it was on the level of like Macarena, but I don't think anybody really knows the dance of Mambo number 5 like they know Macarena. So I feel like it was kind of short-lived.
And that's the thing about the Macarena is that no one told anyone how to do that dance. It was in the video.
It was in our
People
blood.
picked it up. It's yeah. It's in
This
the
this
public
verse to
consciousness.
me, this verse to me sort of seems like a flow on from them pulling up to the drive-through bottle-o, and it's like the sobriety test that the cops have. They've pulled him over. Mate, can you jump up and down and move it all around? Okay, good. Take one step left and one step right. Stay on the line.
Go ahead and touch the nose for me.
We've got all the dance instructions, so now you're very clear on that after the second verse. He goes back to smashing all the birds in the second chorus, and then we get a bridge. The bridge says...
And so I just wanted to talk about that, though. When he's saying a little bit of Monica in my life, a little bit of Erica by my side, is he basically saying, like, I have sex with Monica, I have sex with Erica, I have sex with Rita? Like, do you think that's what he's getting at? He's not just saying, like, I've got these people as friends.
He might not be having...
I think they're dead hookers in the back seat, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
His definition of a little bit.
Yeah.
It looks like a kill list to me. Yeah.
It was all he
I
could
wanted to
afford,
say,
and then he killed
names in
them.
this, all the names in this list are like of their time. Like in the 90s, you definitely had Monicas and Ericas and Ritas, but now they're all over 40s. You don't know anyone in the 40s named Sandra.
Yeah, they're in that
No,
milk category.
Yeah. They're falling into the MILF sector of life.
Yeah. The way I see this list is that Monica and Erica are his sort of long-termers. So I'm assuming he's a Mormon polygamist. So he's married to Monica and Erica. But Mary all night long, that's where he goes out, down the drive-through bottle-o to the brothel next door and just fucking gets busy.
Gets in on Mary.
When he says a little bit of Jessica, here I am, to me that sounds like he's sneaking up on her and like she doesn't know he's there and he's jumped out. Hey, here I am.
Here's Lou Bega.
Yeah. And he just shows her he just jumps out and shows her his dick. He's like, here I am.
Windmill.
And then just runs away.
Trumpet.
Yeah. What do they call Mormons? Like sister wives? Maybe they're all sister wives. That could be a thing.
That makes sense.
It makes sense. Yeah, I think Mad Dog's onto something there. Do you want to give me the starting of this? You want to give me the start of this bridge, please, Southern? That's it. Yeah. Trumpet, the trumpet, Mambo number 5. Ha ha ha! All right.
I love how he's like trumpet, and then I'm pretty sure you hear like you hear the trumpet, and then he's like the trumpet. It's like we just did the trumpet, didn't we?
Oh, me again.
No,
me again. Is it? All right.
He's got that hearing where you can only hear the low pitch notes. Like his high frequencies have cut out completely. So he's asked again. They've gone low, and he's gone
It's
yeah,
like
there it is.
being on stage and going like, all right, now we're going to go around the stage and everyone's going to do a solo. All right, let's get a guitar solo. It's like, it's like, all right, now let's get a guitar solo.
He's got to announce like every instrument for some reason.
Yeah, he forgot that he only hired a trumpet ensemble for that gig.
Right.
Yeah. The trumpet.
Again. And stick around a little bit later. We got more of the trumpet coming up.
After the interlude, we'll get through the rest of the trumpets.
Yeah, once we get through the trumpet interlude, there's a trumpet section.
There's going to be some more trumpet in there.
Yeah.
See, I don't believe, Lou, that he is conducting this band. I don't find that believable one little bit. I feel like that trumpet player was going to blow his trumpet whether or not Lou asked for it or not.
It's even possible that the trumpet was already recorded when he put the vocals down.
I mean, I'm not an engineer. I'm not a producer. I don't know, but I'm going to go with...
I think the trumpet is a metaphor for something much more nefarious and dirty. If I know my man Lou Bega the way I think I know him.
He wanted to actually call it rusty trombone, but he went with trumpet instead.
Totally.
Yeah.
Less syllables.
Yeah.
The E flat
it's hard
cornet.
to fit in. E flat cornet.
It doesn't have the same ring as trumpet.
No, not at all. All right, he's back to the chicks again. It's going around here. The outro, it says, I do want to fall in love with a girl like you because you can't run and you can't hide. Holy shit, we're onto this murder thing here. You and me gonna touch the sky. Mambo number 5, Southern.
Ah!
There it is. Yeah, okay.
It's like the
Nice
bit
clean
in the
sample of that
Macarena where they're like, hey, Macarena. Ah!
It's just screaming.
It seems to me that that's a hallmark of like mambo and like salsa and stuff. Is you need to have the guy in the band that just goes, ah!
He's like James Brown's hype man, but for Mambo.
It sounds like there's been various cases of domestic violence and possibly a few restraining orders that have been applied to my man Lou Bega. He's like, bitch, I will find you. And when I do, and then he whips his dick out. He's like, here I am, bitch.
He's getting worked up. It's getting rapier as he goes along.
Exactly.
Yeah, he's real worked up by the end there. He's mentioned these chicks like 3 or 4 times now, and then he's just at the end, he's like, you can't run and you can't fucking hide.
Monica.
Yes.
And he also says, I do want to fall in love with a girl like you. He's just mentioned about 8 different girls.
Yeah.
Not
Which
you
right.
specifically, like you.
Just the collective you.
Yeah.
Yeah, you as a whole.
Yeah.
It should be the Aussie yous with an S.
He's playing the numbers game.
Yeah.
Surely one of them will say yes.
The law of averages.
Either that or it's like Silence of the Lambs and he's like collecting skin and like making a makeshift woman that has like pieces of Monica and pieces of Rita. Much darker in my head. I don't know why.
Yeah. No, that makes sense.
Lotion on its skin.
A little bit of Jessica for the skin. A little bit of Rita for the lips.
Yeah. He's got Monica's face. He's got Erica's shoulders.
Yeah, that was the original lyrics. So producer's just like, Lou,
Let's tone it down, Lou.
I don't think you can specify what body parts you want of each one of these women. Can you just say you want a little bit? Let's just say a little bit.
That was Mambo number 4, which they scrapped.
Number 4. Lou, we've only got enough tape for one more, mate. Like 5 has to be it.
You better fucking nail this within
We've got
5
5
mate.
tapes. Yeah, Lou, we'll give you one more chance. Cut all the fucking cannibal shit. Right? One more take. Mambo, what is it? Number 4? All right, Mambo number 5. This is it. Last chance.
None of this, no
least
more of
change
this
the
Buffalo
file
Bill
name
kind
here.
of shit. Get it together, mate.
Yeah.
Why is Tina down the well? Why does she have to be down a well?
Yeah.
It's like, or else she gets the hose
She's
again.
lotioned up, mate. She can't take any more lotion. Just fucking finish the song.
Yeah, there's 4 other versions of Mambo we can find on like Pornhub and fucking Reddit. They're just like NC-17 rated Mambos.
I really actually want to see now a cut-up clip of basically Buffalo Bill scenes from Silence of the Lambs, but with this song playing over the top of it.
Yeah, thanks, totally.
Yeah, I love that.
Bump, 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 dun. He's just fucking chucking a chick in the boot of his car.
A nice Chianti.
The trumpet.
Hello, Clarice.
Semen getting flung in her eye.
Maybe that sound was like the women who are getting thrown into the car, and he just added that as the clip. Maybe that's not even him.
Yeah.
I took that sample on my iPhone.
Right.
He's like, throws him into, he's like, that's good shit.
Good one. Yeah. Sounds like a Mambo to me.
This is going to be a hit.
The perfect setup for a good Mambo.
Yeah.
This is hot. This podcast is sponsored by Ghetto Bird Studio. Do you write music? Do you want people to hear it? Do you want your music to sound less shit than it does right now? If you answered yes to these questions, then you should record your music at Ghetto Bird Studio. We record all types of music: rap, rock, hip-hop, jazz, jazz fusion, metal, electro, even country. We can't promise that your music won't be shit, but we can promise to make it sound less shit. Here's a before and after.
Grab my body and spank my ass. Grab my body and spank my ass.
Contact us now at ghettobirdstudio.com.au.
Tell these haters.
Non-stop music.
So this was originally composed and recorded by Cuban musician Dalmaso Perez Prado in 1949. He was known as the King of Mambo, and he recorded so many Mambos that he ran out of inspiration for names and just started numbering
He ran out of
them.
numbers after 5.
Yeah.
So obviously more than 5. But it also means that these women are old as shit.
Yeah, well, no. It wasn't instrumental, but it was in a series of 8, and this is the 5th of his series of 8 Mambos, apparently.
So there are other Mambos?
Yeah. So he basically he's done like hundreds of them. Hundreds.
Oh, wow, I didn't know that.
Yeah. And this is the 5th one. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
And the only successful one.
Yeah, that's right. I'm sure he died poor and alone in Cuba.
Is he still alive? Do you guys know?
Look, that seems like information I should have looked into and definitely didn't.
I'm looking it up right now. He died in 1989.
Maybe. I'll tell you
wasn't even
what.
alive to see the success.
Wait, he died in 89?
Well, not
I'm
Lou.
talking about Perez Prado, not Lou Bega.
Oh, I was like, how did this song come out? I was like, man.
Holy shit, he's a ghost!
Yeah. Like, this story's getting interesting.
Yeah. Tell me more about Lou Bega. So this version, apparently it's written by, how is this? Do you know what Lou Bega's real name is?
No.
It is David Lou Bega. His last name is spelt Lubega.
Oh, so okay, one.
Not his middle name, Lou Bega. It's his last name. Lou Bega. Yeah.
Like Lubmobile.
So, clever name.
Yeah.
So,
Dave Lubega.
It's also
And he's actually the cousin of Joe Pesci.
It's also written by Zippy Davids. What a name.
Old Zippy. Yeah.
Old Zippy. And for some reason they had to give the old Cuban guy some sort of credit on it as well.
Yeah,
I don't know why. I thought you could steal whatever you want from like 1940s Cuba. Wasn't that what the entire Bonavista Social Club was about?
Yeah, the Bay of Pigs started over that shit.
Yeah, that's what it was. It was something like that. Yeah, the CIA were involved for sure.
For sure.
So the song became the subject of a 7-year copyright trial between the old Cuban bloke, his estate, and Bega's producers. So Bega had only used riffs from Prado's original, and he said he'd written the entire lyrics himself. So Bega's producers went to court to gain access to all the songs, but then basically went, nah, we wrote it all ourselves. They went, but you went to court to ask permission to use it. And they're like, no, we didn't. They're like, we got records. We got records of that. So they tried to get away with not giving him any credit at all, even though they had gone to his estate to ask to use it.
The same
Yeah,
name.
I know. Yeah. It's just like, oh, mate, no one's going to hear this. Don't worry about it. Don't worry.
Gone with a good old shady
Turns into
defense.
a worldwide hit. Yeah, it wasn't me. Yeah. Yeah. It seems like a crazy move to just be like, that's so brazen in a day and age where someone's definitely going to hear that and know that it's their song.
And it's also an endearing hit for another 22 years.
Yeah, that's right. Did you hear the story behind, Jason Derulo's Savage Love, Nick?
Mm-mm.
You know that song?
I'm not familiar with that one, actually.
It was a big thing, and it basically came from this. There was this kid, like a 16-year-old kid in New Zealand, who had just made this track on fucking Pro Tools or something, and was playing it for his mates. He put it on YouTube, and it just became a thing on TikTok.
Okay.
And Jason Derulo, Derulo sent him a message and went, "I really like it. I'd like to sort of come up, if we can get together on it, maybe write a song." And old mate from New Zealand is like, this 16-year-old kid's like, fuck, that sounds good to me.
Yeah.
Next thing you know, like 3 months later, Derulo's just ghosting him. Nothing.
No.
A song comes out. Jason Derulo, Savage Love. It's his song.
No way.
Yeah.
What a prick.
Do you hear much of that sort of stuff going on, Nick? Like people using shit that's not theirs, and then taking a big success.
I won't name any names, but it happened to me, and it happened with a huge artist that everybody here knows for sure. They fucking stole my song, and it's just one of those crazy things, man. Like I contacted my people immediately about it, and because I used a royalty-free sample, they just took that exact sample as well and made it their own song. So I couldn't sue them. I couldn't come after them in court.
That is so rough.
Yeah.
Did you just fucking siege them down on the streets if you can't go after him in court?
Man, I'll just give you guys a little hint as to who it is. This guy does a lot of work with Rihanna.
Okay.
And
Chris Brown, right.
And he might have even beat the shit out of Rihanna.
Chris Slugger Brown. Even though he's
We
you
hate
can
Chris
use your
Brown.
imagination. I didn't mention a name.
No, everyone knows. Everyone knows he's a fucking dog.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
This guy stole my song, and I was like, "Fuck!" I mean, like, listen, it was the producer that actually stole the song, so who knows how much foreknowledge he had about it.
I'd say all of it. It's all his fault.
It's all his fault.
Yeah.
It's a tough business, man. You can't really come after people for that kind of stuff. So
that's crazy, man. That must fucking sting.
Yeah.
Yeah. It could have been someone who doesn't beat women.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know how many women that Nick has beaten and put in the hospital, but I don't think it's as many. I don't think it's as many as Chris.
Nobody's done as much as Chris.
He's got like Steph Curry numbers.
He's putting up great numbers.
So Bega told Fox News the story behind the song. Said it's a simple one. I dated a lot of pretty nice ladies when I was younger. These names of my past, just came to me and I wrote it down. Got the melody and the rest is history. So that's it. That's the story, and he's sticking to it, apparently.
What a load of shit.
Crazy, man.
Oh, we know he murdered him. They can't find him.
Yeah.
Where's Rita, Lou? Where's Rita?
They're all in a basement somewhere.
Yeah.
Where's Sandra?
In Germany. The dark forest.
Down the well.
Dark forest.
Yeah. He was asked, who was your favourite out of all of them? And he said, Sandra. That's why she's the one in the sun. So he must have buried her like...
I was just about to say.
Yeah, somewhere under a nice hill or something.
Now we know where the
He
bodies
didn't
are.
bury her. He left her body outside to decompose in dignity.
He's leaving breadcrumbs, I feel like, for the FBI.
It is. It's like the Zodiac Killer, except he's doing it via Mambo.
Perfect murder medium.
Yeah. So I like this one.
Mambo.
This is a good fact for it. The song was initially selected as the theme song for the 2000 Democratic National Convention, but it had to be scrapped due to Monica Lewinsky.
Oh wow!
Clinton scandal.
That sucks.
So they were going to have Bill and Hillary Clinton walking out to the podium to do his big speech with bump, 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 a little bit of Monica.
That would have been so clutch.
Imagine you almost kind of go like... It's like you wouldn't put it past Bill Clinton. He seems like such a fucking dog that you'd be like, he'd do it just for the laughs.
I don't think that's the best song to use.
Just fucking whips out the saxophone and like nails a solo.
Yeah. Can we get Lou Bega to re-record and say, I'd like a little bit of Hillary in my life, and I did not have sexual relations with that woman. Can we get a remix on that, perhaps?
And then, while we got him, can we get him to say the saxophone?
That's just off the cuff, man.
I want to hear all of his impeachment testimony set to the instrumental of Mambo Number 5. That'd be amazing. What is sexual intercourse?
That's crazy. That sucks for Lou Bega, though, because it's like a huge opportunity. Like the president was going to walk out to his song or whatever, and then all of a sudden, because the president got some fucking head in the Oval Office, now that sucks.
Yeah, it sucks for Lou, for sure.
I feel for Lou on that.
Also, pretty weird to pick a German dude to be the person that writes a song to come out to.
Yeah, Willie Nelson wasn't available.
Yeah,
I don't
don't they
understand.
have to? I thought they had to go with Springsteen. Like, I thought that's just, it's like, it's the rules.
Mandatory.
Yeah.
I could see him changing the bridge to adultery. The adultery. Blowjob number 5.
That's great.
Number 5. That was my favorite. How's this? I know you know this, Bevo, because you're a big Lou Bega fan, but do you know what song he released in 2019?
Oh. The long-awaited Mambo Number 6.
No, even better. He released Scatman and Hatman.
The big two.
Because it was his first release since 2013. The track uses vocal samples from 1994 single Scatman Ski Bar Bop Bar Dop Bop by Scatman John. Yeah.
Was that a hit?
No, it wasn't a hit. It was not a hit.
The one that goes, I'm a scat man. Is it that one?
That's the hit.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, Lou Bega's version of it, not so much.
Was not a hit. Gotcha. Okay.
If anything, he pissed on the grave of Scatman John.
He was about to get a whole new level of respect for me. I'm like, this motherfucker came back. I love that Scatman song.
I love that Scatman song.
Oh, I'm a Lou Bega fan. Who knew?
No, he's the Hat Man, not Scatman.
So I was going to say, he's referring to himself as Hat Man, and I guess that's just because he wears a hat.
Yeah, everyone knows me as the Hat Man. You know, the Hat Man that sings the Mambo Number 5. So
I feel like
Lou Bega. What did you do, Lou? Oh, hats. You know, I wear the hat.
That's what
you'd know me from that. You'd know me from wearing the hat.
I'm best known for
Have you done any songs, Lou? Yeah, but the hat.
Yeah, everyone remembers the hat.
My claim to fame, the hat.
Yeah.
I feel like if you're the Scat Man, if like you deserve that name because you're the guy in the song that does the scatting. It's like I'm a scat man. It's like, yes, you fucking really are. Like you've just proven that.
You've got it.
And then Lou Bega comes. He's like, well, they call me Hat Man. Like, why do they call you that? Hey, have you seen this on my head? I'm Hat Man. Like lots of people wear hats. Why do you get to be the Hat Man?
You know this is an audio format, Lou. Like they can't see your hat.
Just keeps pointing.
They can hear him scat. They don't see the hat.
Not only does he scats really fucking good. Like, what are you're wearing a hat like everyone can. Why do you get that? Like, oh, I'm shirt man.
You can tell he's got a hat on.
I'm gonna be shirt man from now on.
He's got that hat confidence.
I'm gonna be erection man.
This sounds like a song by a guy in a hat. Fuck.
Can you guys just refer to me as erection man from now on?
Yeah, no, you can.
Yeah, because I'm always getting erections, so it's like I'm just gonna name myself that.
Scat man and erection man.
Scat man and erection man coming at you.
Yeah. It's produced by Gore B, and his only credits as a producer is this and Bega's other song, "You Want to Be Americano."
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so strange to me because it's like there was a lot of money and a lot of success thrown around. It really doesn't make sense unless you throw in some crazy drugs and some alcohol.
Yeah.
It's the only way you could not have another hit with all of that success. It just doesn't make sense. It's like
no, there's got to be a backstory. Yeah.
You could have paid somebody for another hit. Like it doesn't make any sense.
None whatsoever.
There's absolutely a lot of drugs involved in this. Like
yeah.
Coke, until you sprinkle crack cocaine on this whole thing, it doesn't make any sense.
Yeah. Frank Leo and D-Fact are the other producers. They're from a production team called Syndicate Music Production. They have over 60 gold and platinum albums, and have had 70 top 10 international hits, including "I'm Too Sexy" by Right Said Fred.
Oh,
yeah,
that kind of makes sense.
They're also the people behind Milli Vanilli.
That doesn't make sense.
Yeah. That's it. Do you know there's an extended version of this song that goes for 5 minutes and 14 seconds?
I did know that.
That's too much.
That's way too much.
Yeah.
Mambo number 5 minute.
Mambo number 5 minutes, 14 seconds.
Mambo number 50.
Yeah. It's like maybe that's got more murder in it.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like we're going to need a radio cut
verses because it was about cutting
blood
up corpses.
Yeah, that's the version he used while he was skinning his victims. The other one kept stopping too short. He's like, I need to extend this.
I need 5 minutes and 14 seconds to get all the skin off this bitch.
It's like
for the radio edit, we'll leave the audience hanging. Yeah. They can imagine the corpse. They can imagine the dismemberment.
Instead of like a little bit of Monica in my life, it's like a little bit more of Monica in my life, a little bit more of Erica by my side.
Key change, and they do that.
I get a lot more of Erica.
Now, Bevo, this is one of those ones that I went, no, I feel like I know this video based on my childhood. Like I can remember it.
I did too.
But can you please tell me what happens in the video?
I can. Dan Southern.
I think maybe we should leave the honors to Nick. Nick, we need someone to make a noise to throw to the video segment where Beverage is going to tell us all about the video. So can you make any kind of noise and we'll...
Here's the video facts from A to Z, and they're coming at you straight from Ryan B. It's a terrible song, and I know you agree. It's the music video summary.
With Bevo.
That's it. There you go.
Perfect.
It's got their Mambo in here.
Usually I say hit it, but that's where I'll let that...
Yeah. Fucking ease up, Bevo.
So
you guys were a fan of when I did my Dr. Seuss video summary last
Bevo,
time?
it's one of my favourites.
Absolutely.
Well, I've got another one.
It's exciting.
Here we go.
All right.
Lou and his floozies take footage from movies when dancing the Charleston was new. But Lou and his floozies are showing their booties, which people back then wouldn't do. Now Lou's out there smiling while his girlfriends are grinding. He's up to his old Mambo trick. The last laugh for us, though, for Lou Bega's Mambo is truly a huge piece of shit.
Oh, Bevo.
Absolute
Thank you very much.
gold.
Good stuff.
Well done.
Good
Well
stuff.
done.
Fantastic. Well done. Good stuff. Can I just try and describe it based on my memory?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, sure.
In my head, this video has like a it's almost like a Looney Tunes style circle background, and he has a hat and a very thin moustache.
He does have a hat.
Yeah,
The moustache is
All right.
thin as.
Very thin moustache.
Yeah.
And at
very
one point,
pedophile-y.
yeah, yeah, they call that one the pedo. Geppetto. There's one point where I guess they all dance around, but then there's one point where it's just him and one other chick, and she basically just bounces around so her titties fly everywhere.
That's where he's showing the dance moves.
That's all I remember. That's it. That's all I got.
That's pretty much it.
Yeah?
He's in a white suit and he's in a black suit, and they jump between the two. And
Yeah, he
they're
does
all
the
in,
dance directions, and it's basically like, well, she doesn't have much upper body support, does she?
They're all wearing tassels as well.
A lot of tassels. Good on him.
Tassels.
I do have a couple of YouTube comments about it though. I've got one from Bob Bucker 1 week ago. He says, "I remember this came out. My 3 sisters and I were cruising down the road listening to this. Out of nowhere, a semi ran a red light and hit us broadside. It all felt like a dream, but I remember seeing a little bit of Monica in the air, a little bit of Erica in my hair, a little bit of Rita everywhere. I hate trucks now."
I hate trucks now.
Yeah. Another one is from Taylor Verrill. He says, "He looks like what would happen if Pharrell and Walt Disney had a baby."
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah. One more for you I've got. "This song could only be performed by a man with that sort of facial hair."
Yeah.
I've got one here from Carlos A. 1 month ago. Note the date, 1 month ago.
Okay.
"This song is still popular here in Japan till this date." So July the 7th.
July 7th,
Stop being
still popular in Japan. Good on Lou.
To this date. But he's
To this
talking about 1
date.
month ago.
Exactly. For that date.
I've got one that's just caught my attention. Guys, I may be high, but the Mickey Mouse Club house theme song beginning sounds oddly similar to the beginning of this song.
Yeah.
Well, he wasn't high
Maybe.
enough to be able to get onto YouTube, find Lou Bega's clip after watching Mickey Mouse Dream House show, and then get
Yeah.
us there and be like, fuck, this is the same.
I like that he
What
doesn't
kind of
know
drugs
if
led you
he's
to the-
definitely
Yeah.
high. He may be high.
I don't even remember taking the drugs.
So high right now.
Do you have a Lou
What am I
Bega?
doing?
Do you have a Lou Bega set list, Bevo?
Yeah, there weren't heaps that were filled to the brim, but this
No
one
shit.
I found one.
Wait, when's it from?
This is from August 27th, 2016 at the We Love the 90s Festival in Nijmegen, Netherlands.
Okay.
I don't know how to say that,
Fantastic.
sorry.
European Adventures for Lou. Good stuff.
7 songs,
7?
including, we haven't spoken about this yet, but he did have a follow-up hit called I Got a Girl, which is exactly the same song.
It's the exact same song. I only discovered this about an hour and a half ago. I sent it to you guys and
I remember it.
I went, is he taking the piss? Like, it's the same song. It's like exactly the same. The intro's like bump, 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 and it's like, I got a girl. You're like, wait, are you fucking joking? Yeah, this is
Okay,
why
so-
no second hit came. He tried to release the same song.
Right.
Yeah.
7 songs, no encores, just 7 songs. Where
Alright,
would you
okay.
play Mambo number 5 in your 7-song set list?
I
I'm
reckon
going
he's
dead last.
not second last.
Not second last because he's got nothing else that he could close with. Surely,
I think he's one of those fuckwits that opens with it and then makes you stick around for everything else you don't care about.
Nick, where
and
would
then
you play
plays it again at the end.
The end?
The end? Mad Dog?
Yeah. Dude, this is 100% last.
All right, let me read you out the full 7-song set list here. Please save your applause to the end. Song 1, Give It Up. Song 2, I Got a Girl. Song 3 is Just a Gigolo, which is a Louis Prima song. Song 4 is Mambo No. 5. Song 5 is Sweet Like Cola. Song 6 is Hit the Road Jack. And song 7 is also Mambo No. 5.
It was a 2! He did it twice! We finally got one!
if you're
Holy
gonna do it,
shit!
if you're gonna do it
goes
twice,
to show
surely
the quality of Lou Bega right there.
He only played 7 songs. He played Mambo No. 5 twice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that
and
makes
they
sense.
all
Though.
were
You go
exactly
see
the
like
same musically.
Yeah.
right. If you go see like Ricky Martin, he's going to open with "Livin' La Vida Loca," and then he's going to close for the motherfuckers who came late and didn't see it in the beginning. Like that's just how he rolls.
He knows what the people want. He knows what the
Played
people
it
want.
3 times because I Got a Girl's the same song as well. So every second
That's
song.
true. Yeah.
Right.
Every second song is Mambo No. 5.
Just quietly, how fucking good would it be if you went to see Ricky Martin and he opened with "Livin' La Vida Loca" and you're like, that was so fucking good. Oh man. Oh well, let's see what else he's got. And then you're at the concert, and then he closes with it. You'd be like, fucking yes, all right, let's do it again.
I'd have to take.
I got my money's worth.
2 times.
I'd have to take a change of pants for sure. Yeah.
Because you're going to the beach afterwards.
Yeah, because I've gone in the water with my jeans on. Okay.
I thought it was because he had an orgasm
legacy.
because he played it twice.
It's one or the other. It's
Both.
been both. Yeah. Legacy here for the song. His version became a summer hit in 1999 in most of Europe. Later that year, it experienced success in the UK, North America, and Australia and New Zealand. In France, it set a record by staying at number 1 for 20 weeks.
That's impressive.
That's not
almighty.
bad. The song reached number 3 on the US Billboard Hot 100 on the 2nd of November 1999, giving Bega his only top 40 hit in the United States. Bob the Builder, a cartoon character, also had a number 1 UK hit with his version of this song. A cartoon character, number 1 hit.
Wow.
This. Do you want to have a crack at guessing Lou Bega's net worth in 2021, Dan Southern?
I'm not sure.
Throw in the child support.
Yeah. And the lawyer
Yeah.
fees. Yeah.
Yeah.
Criminal lawyers.
Yeah, I'm assuming he's had unprotected sex with all these ladies and he's impregnated all of them.
Yeah.
So I'm going with $5 million.
$5 million? What do you reckon, Bevo?
I was going to say Mambo No. 5 million, but
You can. There's no rule
no,
against
Dan's
it.
already said.
Yeah, I feel like that's a wasted opportunity. I could have said that. It would
I'm going
have
to
been
say
really great.
Mambo No. 8 million.
8 million. What do you reckon, Nick?
I think he owes money to the government.
Net
A lot
worth.
of women, including Monica and Tina and Rita.
He's
I
on
think
the
these
run.
bitches are coming for. I think these bitches are coming for money for their sons, the preschool fees, coloring books. I think he owes money. I don't think Lou made out.
Yeah, he's in the minus. So he's in the red for sure. What do you reckon, Mad Dog?
I think Mambo No. 5 covers all of his school fees and all of his lunch money.
What do you reckon, Mad
think
Dog?
he's even.
What's his net worth?
Well,
He's
I'm going to
asking
go
me.
with
Oh,
I'm going to go with 350 million pesos cubanos, which equates to probably about 4 million US.
Okay, he's worth $1 million US.
Oh,
yeah.
that's basically bankrupt.
Okay.
That's probably what I was thinking.
He doesn't own property.
None in
That's
thrall.
for sure. No,
Surprise, surprise.
that's for sure. Okay.
Life's hard when you're on the run.
Yeah. I do like to think of Lou Bega exactly as he was then. Like, he hasn't aged a bit. He's still running around in the white suit, hat, and moustache.
Gotta have the hat.
Yeah, gotta have
But
that.
he's driving a white van and trolling the streets for 12-year-olds.
He tours in a trailer.
What's your name? Tina? Get in.
Get in.
He's just hanging out dancing near a trumpet, and then one of his ex-wives shows, like Monica, shows up and goes, "You, Lou Bega, I'm here for that child support money," and he goes, "Ah!" and then just runs away.
Just get in the back of the fucking Toyota High Ace and shut the fuck up.
He's like, what size are you?
You can stretch that skin out a bit. It's all right. All right, let's get to it. Let's rate this shit.
Motherfuckers, this is it. Now it's time to rate this shit.
All right, what are we going to rate it out of? 10. The STDs have just crippled you entirely, and you die. So many STDs, you are now dead. That's a 10. 10, you fucking hate it, you want to die. A 1, you fucking love it. You listen to this song all the time. You want more Monica in your life, more Erica by your side.
Yeah, you've got some STDs, but they're
But you've done the key change.
Yeah, but you enjoy the STDs. You're at 1 with the STDs. That's, you love it. So a 1, you love it. A 10, you want to die. What do you want to give this out of 10, Southern?
I'm going to give it a 2.
Fucking loved it.
I think it's really fucking
loves
good.
it. Yeah.
Loved it.
I think
Loved it.
I think the little bit of like I think the I think that's incredible. I think the song's a little bit let down with the
Lou had nothing to do with that.
I know. Yeah, I'm assessing the song, not Lou Bega.
Yeah, okay, fair enough. I just wanted to clarify. Yeah.
But I think the start, I think the electronic side of it, like, I think it's like good beat, but the electronic side of things, I think it's lets it down a bit.
It's as good as they could get in the mid to late 90s.
Yeah.
What do you reckon, Mad Dog?
Okay, so when this came out, was raging in popularity. I was actually on student exchange in Canada, and I lived in a house full of Mexicans and one Brazilian. Crazy but true story. The way I like to rate is I start at a 10 and go backwards from there. Now, actually,
sounds like a Bragg family trait.
Yeah. We're both hateful people. So
you start at hate.
Yeah, and then anyway, my story is I was pretty stoked because I had my first makeout session with this Brazilian chick, and it was to the background of this song, so it has fond memories, but
Mambo
picked up a bit of herpes. So it's a so it's a lukewarm. Yeah, no, and it's with me to this day. Thank you. So
it's like Lou Bega's hat.
It's a lukewarm number 5 for Mambo number 5.
Oh, he's right in the middle. He's right in the middle there. What do you reckon, Bevo? Yeah. What are you going to give it?
Well, it's another one of those crazy frog situations where the music part of it's good, but the
don't try and fucking sell me on the fact that the Crazy Frog is good, Bevo. Every goddamn week, the Crazy Frog. Don't
just really
It's
love
sort
it.
of like the Crazy Frog sort of situation. No, the Crazy Frog fucking sucks, man. Crazy Frog sucks. All right.
The little synth farty noise at the start, like didn't age well.
Yeah.
But it has a very special place in my heart because I reckon I was the target age for this song. So I'm going to give it a 3.
Oh, all right. Okay.
It's pretty
now, good. Nick, we at the start we did clarify that you are one of the world's largest Lou Bega fans. So I know, I can see where this is going to go, but tell me, what does this make you want to die or do you love it?
Yeah, it's like a split for me as a producer and a songwriter. Like, I have to respect it because it's very hard to get a hit that lasts 23 fucking weeks on the charts and stuff. But for me to like listen to this song over and over again, it would probably make me nuts. So I'm gonna go with Mambo number 5. It's like right in the middle for me.
The sweet
I appreciate it, but to listen to it over and over again, I'm not crazy about it. Also, I think the lyrical content is a little weak.
Yeah, just a bit.
Just a bit.
Just a bit. You got dance instructions. That's red flags. Red
Exactly.
flags. Yeah. Look, I've got to give it a 1.
Yeah.
It's the trumpet. The trumpet.
Remember a while ago, kids, I was doing a gig and you specifically requested that I cover this song?
No, I was probably pretty drunk. I don't remember that at all.
You asked me to do it, and I didn't do it, but I've got it.
Have you got it now?
Not really, but I'm getting there.
Okay,
It's
well, you
not
do
one
have
of
an
those ones that's
entire
easy to-
you've got a global pandemic to figure it out. So, I want the next gig we've got when we get out of this shit, I want to hear a cover of
Got to
Mambo
translate
number
the
5.
trumpets to
That's
the
right.
acoustic guitar.
No, you said you'd do it on a
do.
trumpet.
I've got my
Modernize
trumpet
that
here,
shit.
actually. I'll learn
Yeah,
it.
that's it. Nick, tell me, where can people find you, follow you, listen to you? What do you got going on? Plug away.
Yeah,
mate.
I'm releasing a new album that drops at the end of this month. It's called Self Untitled. I just released a video for my latest single called Charlie Sheen like 5 days ago.
I watched it. It's
There's gonna
good.
be thank you so much. There's going to be a ton of more music videos and content coming out from me. It's at Nick Nittoli, NickNittoli, and that's on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Spotify, YouTube, you name it. Hop on there, check me out. A big shout out to all of you guys for having me on. This was awesome. I really appreciate the opportunity to just kind of laugh and to kick back.
Oh.
And anytime, let's do this again
anytime.
sometime.
Please come back
Nice
and do
to
it
meet you,
again.
mate.
Yeah. Yeah, it's so much
Yeah,
fun.
likewise.
And we'll put
Vice
everything,
versa.
we'll put all that stuff in the show notes, and
Awesome.
we'll chuck it up on our socials and everything as well. Yeah,
Same.
appreciate having you on, dude. It was awesome. We're definitely doing it again.
Yeah, man. Nice meeting all you guys.
Yeah, no, thank you. All right,
Get fucked.
everyone else but Nick can go and get fucked. Bye.
Yeah, I think maybe can we hold up one sec?
What?
Nick, another thing we do at the end of the show is basically we tell everyone to go and get fucked and to fuck off and that sort of thing. Did you want to maybe do something like that?
Sure.
Go for it.
Everybody can go and get fucked.
Yeah,
That's not something you say
Really with
here
the
in
American
America.
accent too. Good stuff.
it is. I'm Nick Nittoli, and you can get fucked.
I'm Nick Nittoli, and you guys can go ahead and get fucked, mate. How's that?
That was pretty
It's all right.
British,
You can-
but good effort.
You can work on it. You can work on it. Next time,
Just a little mix
I want
there.
a better one next time you come on.
You got it,
Yeah,
brother.
awesome. All right, thanks, fellas.
Good
Fuck
on you,
off.
boys.
Bye.
Thanks so much.
Bye.
Hey.
Hi everyone, it's Dan here from 1001 Songs That Make You Want to Die. I'm here today to let you know that our podcast is now available on Patreon. That's right, for as little as $2 a month, you can now support this podcast rather than listen to it for free, effectively stealing the food out of the mouths of our starving children. There's one of them now. So why not join us on Patreon? You get bonus stuff each month, and you can even be a guest on the podcast if you want. Now, doesn't that sound better than making our poor children starve? Oh, kids are great, aren't they? Anyway, on with today's episode.